y'all, welcome to my channel, Mama Fox Studios. This is Missy and we are continuing to build our Huoluo Castle, which for me is the Magic Castle sister build. Okay, so last time we worked on our bits and baubles, right? So we got our nice little bookshelf or book stand. I don't really think it's a bookshelf, although that's what they call it. It's more like a book stand. We got that. And then we did our little bench with our black cat. I made it a black cat. I don't like the coloring they gave us, so that's cute. And then I do like how the little broom turned out. So got those little brooms. And then this thing is magnificent. I am absolutely loving this, although I did just notice something. So, oh no, that's the gray, that's why. Never mind. Never mind. I was seeing actually I'm gonna leave that brown. Just wanna darken those light spots that were stuck on the sheet of paper, or of wood, where they were connected. Okay. Sorry about that. I just noticed it. But this thing is now on this, if you watched the last video when we went to put the marble in, there were two little tabbies, and getting that marble in, it broke the tab, one of them, and then it was too loose. So I cut the other tab out and I stuck a toothpick in there and then just slowly trimmed it until it fit in, and I did glue it in. So we broke it, but we fixed it, right? And I think it actually turned out just fine. Like, you can't even tell. So I think that is gorgeous. And there will be our blue or purple, I'm not quite sure. I think it looks more purpley in the picture. But the line wire is blue, so our light will eventually be on the board underneath this, lighting this up, and that's going to be amazing. So let's just jump in. We've got some more bits and bobs to make, right? So we need some R. Let's see, PQR. Our three R2s, and then this is another piece of wood that will be empty. Yay! So just because they're so thin, I'm going to cut them out so I don't chance breaking anything. Okay, so that is another piece of wood out of our stack. Ooh, sent them flying. And yeah, you can see I nicked it here, so I'm gonna real quickly hit this. Whoop. That happens on occasion with these pages of wood, is it will kind of chip off the colored top. That's okay. That's why I like my new marker thing. Last one here. There we go. Okay, and then we need, where did, we need A8-66. Okay, well, we need 68, that's on here. Uh-huh. 69's on here. Why are they out of order? I don't want the leaf ones yet. Oh, 67 and 66. So these two in the corner here. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then a couple of beads real quick. Two of our little gold seed beads. And then the last of our bigger purple ones. And this kind of weird shaped green. It's like a teardrop. Whoops. Okay, so we're gonna take two of the R2s and glue them together. Oh, we're making our trunk. I thought we were making picture frames. No, we're making our trunk. Okay, I'm just going to use my Aleene's Original Tacky Glue that I have in a squeeze bottle with a precision tip. Thank goodness for precision tips, or I'd be making a much bigger mess than I already do. Okay, so two of them together. And then underneath that, we're going to put this dark brown one, which is A8-66. It's going to sit on there. little bit of an overhang, so I am going to trim it up. Okay, and then we're going to take our other single R2 and put it on A8-67. Okay, so this is the bottom, the double, and this is the top, the single. And I found, y'all, I found another miniature competition. Not the same one with a new season, although there is a new season of the, what was it? The Great Big Tiny Makers Challenge, or Design Challenge, that's what it was. So there's a season 2, but I'm going to wait and binge watch it. And that's on Luxury Living channel on YouTube. I found it's called Competition TV is the name of the channel. And there is a Master Builders miniature competition. I haven't watched it yet, I just found it. So I'll see how it goes. Okay, so we're just going to glue. It's not going to be straight up and down. We're going to like angle it back. So it's going to kind of just be on the back part of this edge, not the whole thing. And then it's just going to sit on the back part of that. Just want to make sure I'm even, yeah. We're going to have to hold that for a second, let it get tacky. Whoop. Okay, now we want to take A8-69, so it's the white one here, and we want to roll this up short ways across. So roll it long ways. So I'm just going to get it started on my toothpick. Hold that edge down. And then roll it around. Now I'll unroll it a little bit to get the edge back open. Touch of glue on there. Then I like to give it a couple twirls. It will push out the extra glue and help hold that down a little bit too. All right, so, and then we need to put our little seed beads on top of our bigger beads here. Right on top. Now, will you stand up for me? Of course not. Of course There's not, okay. So we're gonna put A8-68. It's kind of like, I'm gonna give it a little bit of a bend. Whoop, too high, bend it a little bit lower. So it'll kind of sit down in there, but then pop up the back. Don't push that. And then our little rolled up one, I kind of rolled it tight. They showed it a little bit looser, so it's fine. Just gonna kind of pop out the side here. And then, okay, so they show the green one here on the left. And it does kind of lean back because it doesn't like to stand up. And then they show the purple one just kind of over in that center spot, kind of over the paper. So I'm gonna kind of drop it down in there. There we go. We have our little treasure chest. Very cute. Okay. And now next we're going to make a cage. So we need S, which is the gold. So we need S3, this little hook here. S4 is the little gear. I'm loving these gears because this is how we're going to make it into a circle. S7, the bigger gear here. S6, the solid circle. S8 is the last gear. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All of these S6s. we do have one more piece that we don't use yet. Okay. Quickly. Sorry, sometimes drinking coffee gives me a dry mouth and then I gotta drink more coffee. Which is happening this morning, so I'm gonna drink my coffee. Now this doesn't like cover it perfect, but it's kind of works. Kind of just such a dark brown. I'm going to color my fingers totally on these, aren't I? So of course I don't mind if you fast forward until I'm assembling again. Some people don't want to see this part, but I'm doing this part, so. And you know me, I don't pause. These are just so small, they're kind of hard to hold. And yeah, I'm not gonna do a second coat. I'm just gonna coat them once. It'll be enough. It must be warm out if it's not even not even 7 a.m. yet and my AC has been on like 3 times. Must be warm out already. I know, the boring bits, I know, but you know, the boring bits that make life go round. Just thinking that I think I had a grandparent that had a saying on boring bits of life, and now I can't remember what it was or who it was. It'll come to me in like 3 days, and it'll just be like randomly, boom. You know, random thoughts at random times. I have a song on that too. Because I say that all the time. I randomly just remember stuff from, you know, sometimes 10 minutes ago, sometimes 10 days ago. Like, oh, remember that thing I was thinking of? And whoever I'm around will be like, no. Like, oh yeah, because I was thinking it a while ago. Sorry. But I just remembered, and now I have to tell you. I actually have a shirt that says, I don't mean to interrupt people. I just randomly remember things and I have to say them. I saw it and went, yup, that's me. Oh, for a second I thought the backs were just brown. I was going to be, okay, I'm not worried about the inside of the cogs. Or the gears, or whatever these are. So I've been replaying a game on Xbox One. It's on the Game Pass. That I played like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and I forgot how fun it was. It's just called simply Disneyland Adventure, and you literally walk around Disneyland, and you do quests for all the characters. You have to find things, and then you have to hit, like, you get all these tools. So you get like a magic wand, and you have to hit all the manhole covers in each area, and all of the trash cans, and you get coins, and then you buy photo albums and autograph books, and you have to get characters' autographs and take pictures of certain things. I've been playing for 3 days now, like every time I'm not in here recording. I'll go, I haven't even read. I'm like, seriously? I haven't even picked up my book in 3 days, which is unheard of. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm cruising around Disneyland right now. Thank you very much. And they ride the rides, the attractions. I'm getting ready to go on It's a Small World, and there's secrets, Mickey secrets you gotta find. And I'll admit, once I've gone through like the attraction, the ride, like twice, and I can't find all the secrets, I do Google it. Because, you know, I want to get them all, but some of them are actually very difficult to find. I'm like, I would have never thought about doing that. Oh, this one's very dark. I don't think this will cover very much. But it's our last piece, so let's just give it a go and see what happens. Okay, it's not covering. That's okay. Ugh. Okay, that one's straight out. Let me get a wet wipey. off my fingers real quick. All right, how do we assemble this thing? So S6, which is our straight disc, and S8, which is our almost solid one. It's going to sit on top, and there's a little bit of a outline. It's a little bit smaller. So our Aleene's original tacky glue, and I do like to use Crazy Glue Super Glue with the brush applicator just a little bit in the middle, not a ton, but I do want to work with this right away, so I don't want it slipping around. And then we're just going to center that the best we can. Not quite touching the sides, but almost. I think that's good, and we're going to push that down. All right, now we want to put 4 of these up, and the hook's going to go on top. Now they're going to just set right down in each of those little inlets here. So I'm going to put glue in 4 of them. Come on, there it is. I felt it that time. That clog. Okay, and then the same thing. So the hooks are going to come up and in. Same thing, I'm just going to put a touch of Crazy Glue on the bottom so I can work with it a bit faster. It just helps them you know, set up. Oop, don't push it too far in. Just helps them set up a bit quicker, get tacky a bit faster. Now after we have 4 of them, and only 4 in, we can't put them all in yet because then we couldn't get our other bits in. So now S7 is going to go in the middle. So again, glue in 4 bits, 4 pieces, or 4, you know, inlets here. And then I'm just going to kind of pick about halfway. And then hope I hit that. One. Now this will help you line up your pieces too. So you want that to be as level as you can. Get those 4 in, okay? And now S4 is going to go right on the top. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these bits are going to go straight in. Okay, come on. I had you, and now I don't. Okay, we've got 4, 4, 4. Now we can put the other 4 in all the way around. So I'm just going to go put my glue Okay, now I'm only going to really put some super glue on the bottom. We have enough structure here that it's going to stay where I want it to stay. I just want to make sure that that middle and top one gears are level as best I can get. They should literally just line right up. They'll just pop right in those gear slots. Put it in the bottom, right up the top. As long as you're level, and as long as your piece that you're putting in is straight, they'll just line right up. Just make sure those bottom ones are in tight, middle ones are in tight, and the top is even. There we go. And then this little hook is just gonna sit. Why do I look uneven? I was a little tilted. Our little hook is just going to sit right in that top square there. There is our little cage. Very cute. Sorry for my squeegee. Okay, we're going to do some steps. It says we need G. E, F, G. 1, 2, okay, G 5 5 3 3. 5 5 3 3. Okay. Wow, that paint is tight. Oh my goodness. Oh, my blade does not want to go through that. Okay. So, yeah, I've got a split, and I don't have my gray, but pen, it'll come today. It's just too early. We do not have Amazon trucks here in Bullhead City. We get Amazon delivered from the mailman. So, I will get my gray markers this afternoon. All right, and then we need A8-7070 and 7171. '70, 70, 71, 71. 70-72 and 73. These little squares here. Okay, that's cute. That's a vending machine, with a magic potions vending machine. That is adorable. We had vending machines in the other, at least one, I think both, but I don't think they were specific on what was in it. And this actually says magic potions. That's adorable. Okay, so we want to put the paper on each of them. Now there is a rounded edge and a flat edge, so just make sure you get the paper lined up correctly. So we're going to do this on all four. Fourth one here. Okay, and then we're going to take a big one and put a little one on top, so the rounded edges are out and they're going to be flush on the back, on the flat edges. So you have that top one, you'll have that edge around on the bottom. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball it side to side and then make sure the backs are flat together. Same thing on the other two. And then, so now we're going to take these square ones and put, well, they're rectangle, okay? We're going to go short ways. Right in the center, and then, okay. So flush in the back, right up to the back, centered. Okay, now we're going to push that down. Now, I'm going to use the edge of my tweezers. We want it to go down the front of the first step. onto the second step and down in front of the second step. So it's kind of like a little carpet. It's going to step down. Wow, that turned out pretty nice. And then just, again, if you go long ways with the rectangular, with the rectangle, short ways it's going to be too long. So if you go long ways, it's just the right length. And I did very much put quite a bit of glue all over the back because I wanted it to, like, through the center, because I wanted to make sure when I went down those steps that I had glue on each level. Just evening it up before I push it down. There we go. Yeah, that's like perfect. Nice. Right, so you have 2 carpeted steps. All right. Where are we at time? Oh, we got a little bit more time. Let's see, let's make a mailbox. So we really just have a mailbox and a magic ball too. And then we're gonna start assembling things. So I think regardless of time, we're gonna finish the 2 things. So we need P. We need P12, which is, we stand here, P14 our little circle, P7 and 7. Let go, there you go. Okay. And then we need T11, our white owl here. We will not be covering that in black. And then we need A8-74 and 75. 74 and 75. But I think we just use one of each, so as well. I didn't mean to pull them both out, but I did. So I'm gonna do the same. I'm just gonna pull them both out. We'll tuck one up for whatever project we need them for next. And then that piece of paper is done. Yay, okay. Oh, and then we need A8-76. This big one here. It's our mailbox. So this one just has 2 bends just on the sides. I am going to go ahead and give them a soft bend. We're going to put wood in there though, so it won't be so difficult. Okay, so first off, we're going to, oh wait, we want that little, there's a little tabby in there. Okay, make sure you take out that little piece of paper for the mail slot. So we're going to turn this over and put the 2 pieces of wood on the sides. Now make sure, again, mail slot, make sure it goes on the right side. Get those lined up. And then the other side too. You slid on me. You were perfect and then you moved. Okay, so now when we pull these in, this is just going to roll over the roll over the top and around the bottom. So we're going to put our glue. Clean out that junk there. Okay, I'm actually going to go even on the back side. So I'm going to circle all the way around both pieces of wood with my alines. And then when we fold that in, I think I'm gonna have to do one at, no, can I do one at a time? No. I mean, I'm gonna have to do them both at the same time so I can get the paper straight. Am I off camera? Sorry, guys. Not as easy as it looks. Biggest thing is not letting it cave in. Okay, now let's hold that one and see if we can get this one. Okay, maybe. Wow, how much do you overlap? Yeah, we're caved in a little bit on that one. Okay, the mail slot side, which is the front side, is good, I believe. I'm happy with that one. This, however, oh, it might have popped out. Okay, it was pushed in a little bit and I think it popped out. Okay. No, it's still in a little bit, but a little bit, but I'm not going to stress it because it is the back. All right, I'm not going to wrap this back up the side. Should I? It shows it extra, and I just want to make sure I'm not supposed to, but it doesn't say anything. It just, then it shows it sitting like that, and then it shows it with it out there. I don't think it's wrapped up though. I think they cut it off. These directions are something to, they give you something to wish for. Let me just say that. Nicked up that edge a little bit. Just gonna knock down where you can see the white from the edge of the paper. Okay. I think it turned out pretty good. Now we're going to take the plain envelope, meaning the one not with the little red stamp on it, and we're going to put it hanging out of there. So I just want a little bit of a bend in that, and I'm going to do it beforehand because I don't want to push on that. Okay. And then glue on the lip of the slot and down the front, so then this will go in the slot and down. There we go. So we have one envelope hanging out. And they give us, I mean, it's not hard. It's literally 2 pieces, but they literally give us no instructions. This is the picture without this, right? The finished picture of the mailbox. And then literally it's a picture of the mailbox and the post all together. And then a picture without hanging out. And then the envelope. That's crazy. I'm just saying, like, much to be desired, I will say. So this is just going to go down into that hole. And then our mailbox is going to sit on this little out perch part. Boy, that's not a whole lot to sit on there, huh? It's gonna be so side heavy. Yeah, it won't even stay up over good. And now the owl. Well, first we want to put, and they show it second, but I'm gonna put this here. Just literally it's glued onto the front of the owl to make it look like it's in his mouth. line it up with the bottom of his beak, make it look like it's holding it in his beak. And then it's pretty much just on the side of the mailbox. That will never stand up without being glued down. That is so side heavy. But it's really cute. I do like it. It's very adorable. But yeah, it's already going over. So we're just going to set that gently down. I know we're an hour, but we literally have one thing left to make. And yeah. And I'm going to go ahead and make it. So we need J, which is our black sheet. J 43. So 43. There's 44 is this circle, but they're in 4 pieces. 45 are in 2 pieces. So those are the 3 that we need. The 3 circles. Or they create 3 circles. I cannot see. Oh, no, 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 do not hurt our mailbox. Quickly. Now this is a really odd, weird thing we're going to create, right? They're in both of the other sister builds, Magic City and Magic House. They're just these random, like, it's like a magic ball on a chain, and they hang them out of one of the bedroom window. It's so weird. I have always thought it was weird, the way that they place these. And then when I did the second one, I was like, well, at least they're consistent, right? They're still consistent. They're still hanging out. It'll eventually be hanging out of the bedroom window, which is so odd. Or one of the windows. I don't remember which. Because we didn't make a bedroom. This is a castle. We do a bedroom? Yeah, no, we did bed. Oh, I think it is. Yeah. Four little quarter pieces. Oh, maybe I should have done it, painted it or markered it when they were together. Oh well. last one, and then we can put it all together. Well, we need to get 2 more things real quick. I'm going to have to go scrub my fingers when I'm done here. Alright, we want this little gold, like kind of disco-y ball bead. Alright, and then we need our little gold chain, and we want 6 centimeters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we're going to take and okay, it does fit down the hole, so we're just going to put a little bit of our glue kind of at the edge of the hole. And then just drop 1 or 2 little circles down into it, right? We're gonna let that dry. Now we're gonna take 45, which is a half. Oh wait, 43, take the big one, and we're gonna put a half one on top of it. Okay, so I just want to make sure we're in the middle. Okay, and then we're going to take the quarter ones and put it on each side. Yes, these are, I've made these before, and they're a little tricky just because of the size of these are a bit small. So you just make sure it's lined up on your base and on your centerpiece. And what will help here is try to line it up with the other piece, the other quarter piece you just put on. Up, 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 up. And if it's not lining up, it may mean one of your other ones are misaligned. My half piece was not quite even. Okay, so I think I'm pretty even all the way around here. I really just wanted to give it a second to dry, or at least get tacky. As we get done here, I've got to get my day started. I've got to upload my video, and then I'm going furniture shopping with my mom. She needs a new shelf in her corner. She can't find one she likes online, so we're gonna go to the thrift stores and see what we can find. Okay. So we're going to take our little chain ball and drop it in there. And then, okay, this is the the difficult part, because I've got to glue, and once I put this half piece on there, I can't set that down because it'll push everything, it'll move everything if I set it down. So we're gonna have to glue everything, put our glue on the pieces before I pick it back up. Plus, it gives that glue a little chance to get tacky, as long as you don't take too long. Okay, so again, pick you up, gently place you in there, and then we want the half piece. We want to line them up. Yeah. Oh, come on. So I want to make sure that the half piece is coming from this side. It's going to just flow right into that other side. Okay, and then same with our quarter pieces. Just checking both sides, making sure they're setting correctly. This one is not, I think. Oh, it says I keep moving. The chain is moving that center one, which is moving the quarter ones, of course. Is it going to be 100% perfect? Probably not, guys. I mean, I'm not. It's close, though. That would just sit up. I mean, I could sit here like half the day until the glue is completely dry, nitpicking at this thing. But I don't know if I really want to do that, honestly. I'm going to give it one last pass over and just see how we're doing. I think we're good. I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to stop picking because I'll break something if I keep going. Okay, I'm just going to give it a second to get tacky. Close up my glues so I don't knock anything over or waste anything or get dried clumps that I can't get out. And my wet wipe's not super white. I pulled it before I started, but it is still the best way I've found to get all these little bits of scrap paper and wood up. Even a little pile I made up here earlier. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate each and every one of you. We did good today, I think. Got our steps here. Got our little cage, and I'm just gonna, yeah. I think we've got a solid bit going on. We've also, remember, we did these yesterday. Okay, well, all right, come back next time because we are going to start putting these together. So we're on our bottom, our ground level. So our coffee shop and our sitting room, we're gonna put together. We've already made the rooms. We're gonna put them together. We're gonna start putting things around the courtyard and then up against the buildings. And then we are going to put our second layer on, which is what we worked so much on lately. And then we'll get our big board out, which all the little bits will go on. And we have one more light to do. So can we do it in one more video? Probably not, just because we also have wiring, remember? So at least two, potentially, I'm just gonna throw it out there, potentially three, depending on how much of a fight this house gives me when I go to put it together, right? If there's no fight, we might get it done in two, but if there's any, I'm gonna say it's probably gonna fight me. So maybe 3 videos left. I think that's good. I think there's been a lot of videos, but I think we're getting through it. All right, well, thank you so incredibly much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Love you guys. You make this so awesome and so much fun for me. I had a blast doing this. This is my funnest. This is the parts I love, making all this little stuff. So I hope to see you on the next build. Bye.